Hi, and welcome to Get the Body Fitness You Want Holistic Approach. I'm Scott Bryant, and what I want to talk to you today is about 10 top business tips to help you become more successful. Chek Practitioner. I work out of London and I'm based in Battersea and Marble Arch. So what I want to talk to you today about is tip number one is dreams. You must have a dream. Whether you're an exercise coach to a level 3, or whether you're a golf guy or a HLC1 or a HLC2, and you're looking to really go forward with your business, you've got to have this focus in your dream every single day. The more and more you focus on it, the more and more it will become reality. I didn't ever think I'd get to level 4, especially master, but I realised that staying focused and not giving up, no matter what was going on. One time I had no money in the bank. One time I had no clients, but I still didn't give up. I kept focused all the way along. I just kept working towards my main dream of becoming a Chek Practitioner number 4. Okay, to me it's a big thing because I've never done a degree or any O levels. I qualified as a chef, then done my 70612 and did my personal trainer award in 2000 with the YMCA. So it's a little bit about me, but dreams are really important. So that's the number one tip, is stay focused in your dream no matter what is going on around you. I know that can be hard with what has been going on in the economy and stuff like that, but the economy doesn't really affect us, okay? Because people will always want to get fit, there's always people in pain, there's always people playing golf and stuff like that, okay? The next thing is number 2, tip number 2 is to write out goals. Write out 10 realistic goals that you know are achievable. They have to be linked into family, they have to be linked into your income, they have to be linked into clients, they have to be linked into the lover that you're with. All these things are really, really important in which to achieve your goals. The other thing with goals is that you need to make sure that you give them a use-by date or a date that you want to achieve that goal. So it has to be in 3 months or 6 months' time. Okay? So one of my goals was to be financially free. I'm now financially free, which is absolutely amazing. I've got no debts. I've got my regular bills that everybody has to pay, but I've got no debts, which is really great feeling for me, considering most people have got a huge mortgage, a car, and all these things to pay for, which are huge debts. So if something happens in their life or in the economy, they're not going to survive. Okay, so that was one of my biggest goals. The other next goal was to get down to 13.5 stone. I was 15.5. I'm now down to under 13. So I'm really, really pleased about that, and I've achieved that goal. So if I can achieve goals, you can too, but you just need to be focused. Got to be focused. Okay? So the next thing is about focus. How do you stay focused? Right. So that's tip number 3. So how to stay focused is stay with the right people. Surround yourself with people that are focused like yourself, like business people or friends that have achieved some great things in their life. Okay? Whether it's from getting a new home, or whether it's to buy a new car, or whether they've got a successful business in their view, it's really important that you surround yourselves with people like that. Okay, tip number 4 is all about fees. You charge what you think you're worth. So if you're worth, I know a trainer, he charges £200 an hour, okay, and that's his value of his worth. So his value of his worth is £200 an hour. So if you feel that your value and your worth that you give to your clients is £200 an hour, that's what you need to charge. So I chat to many trainers and stuff, and they find it hard to go over a certain amount because they either feel that they're not worth it, or they've had an upbringing of poverty, or friends around them say, oh, you'll never get that type of money. Now, I can remember saying to a friend of mine a long time ago, when I was charging a lot of money for my holistic lifestyle coaching program, and he went, he would never get that. And I went, well, try talking to 6 people and the 6th person will sign up. And he did that and he got great success. Okay. So tip number 6 is website. If your website is not making you money every month, every month or every week or every day you're doing something wrong. So it's really, really important that you set your website up so you get lots of traffic. That's why I do YouTube videos and stuff like that, and blogs, in which to get lots of website traffic. So then you get new sales, you get new people contacting you. You shouldn't have a website that's just there for display. If you have a website for display, then you need shooting in the head. Okay, your website should be making you money and bringing in new leads and new calls on a regular basis. My website has made me £40,000 this year. So that's proof that websites do work. And my business is mainly on my website. So what I mean by that is a lot of people come to my website and email me about what I do and how I can help them. So have a look at my website at the bottom and you'll see how I do it. It's different to everyone else's out there. And that's purely because I've studied this in depthly over a year in which to make sure that my marketing online is tip top. Okay, the next thing, tip number 6, is treat your clients like gold. So give them everything that they want. Treat them like gold. Okay, as long as they're not going over your core values, which you can learn about in Paul's PPS, you got to make sure that your clients are very happy. Remembering that 95% is the failure rate of people stopping working with you. 95%. So you got to make sure that you're calling them. You got to make sure that you're texting them. You got to make sure that you're giving them a good package. You got to make sure that you're reassessing them if they need it. I have a policy of I only assess if the client is not progressing. I always do new programs every 4 to 6 weeks, but if they're not progressing, then I do a reassessment. Remember that my assessment time is 4 hours. So 4 hours of time, taking it off their what they've paid me can upset the client. So you've got to make sure that they're happy with that. So I say to the client, you're not in pain, your back pain's gone, your sports performance is improving. Do you feel that you need a reassessment? So if they're a left brainer, they might go, yeah, because they want to know more information. Or if they're really, really happy, then I just leave it at that. Okay, so I always take my client's needs into account. It's not my needs, it's theirs. But if they're in pain and they're still in pain and nothing's changing, then I will say to them, we need to do more stuff. And then it's down to them. But remember that with lots of clients, in which to get them out of pain or to get the body to change, takes congruency and regularity. So if you're seeing a client, once every couple of weeks, then you're not really going to see change. If you're seeing them 3 times a week on a regular basis, you will always see change. I've worked with clients where I've seen them 3 times a week and they don't regret working with me 3 times a week because they get huge change, huge results. Okay? So this is always the best way to work with people or clients, is to give them lots of stuff that you feel that they're ready for. Sometimes in my early time, I just give them too much information and it'll overwhelm them. So now I drip feed them, which I've been taught by the Chek Institute, sorry. Okay, so the next tip, top tip number 7, is gyms. Be very careful what gym you use. Many gyms will charge you £500, £1,000 up front. And that's a big hit if you have not got regular clients or a regular client base. So you need to make sure you pay as you go. So the gym that I use in Marble Arch, I pay as I go, which is fantastic. So when I have a big bookings and I book loads of sessions in advance, so I make it cheaper. And when I get less bookings, then I cut it down. But then I pay more to use the gym. Okay, so you've got to weigh it up. But if you're in a gym where there's regular clients all the time and you're paying £1,000 a month, that may be worth doing, and then you don't need a website and lots of other stuff. Okay? So tip number 8 is packages. Package your sessions so your client is happy. Give them discounts so they're happy. Okay, but don't give them discount in money. Give it to them in sessions. So if they book for 48 sessions and you want to give them 3 sessions on top for booking 48 as freebies, give it to them as freebies. Don't give it to them in money. If you give it to them in money, it's cutting off your top end. So you really got a bottom end, whatever you want to say it. But that's what you really need to to do. Okay, so the next thing that you need to do is sign-ups. Is that when you get your client to sign up, it's really important that you make sure they understand all the rules and regulations before you start with them. So number one is your contract. If you don't have a contract, you're going to shoot yourself in the head again, because what will happen is that something will happen and then the client will go, oh, he's not got a contract. Oh, I can do this, I can do that. So it's really, really important that you have a really solid contract. My contract is 14 days. If you're not happy within 14 days, you get a full refund. But if you go over that 14 days, then you don't get a refund. Okay? In English law, you are covered by having a 14-day money-back guarantee. All the gyms do it, all the mobile phones company do it, the electric companies do it, the gas companies do it. Every company in England does this, simply because they are running a business. And that's what you've got to remember. It's not personal, you're running a business. So really, really important to get your clients to sign up 3, 6 months or a year and have a very good contract. Okay. Tip number 10 is be very careful of network marketing. Okay, I've just had a couple of calls from people that I know that went into network marketing. I said it's not a good idea. I've tried it myself. There's lots of companies out there that can lead you into network marketing, but then what happens is that you've got to weigh out a fair bit of money in which to get the products, in which to sell them on to other people. And then you've got to convince that person of how good that product is in which to use it. Okay? So you've got to be careful of that. So I use Young Living Oils with my clients and I find them to be absolutely phenomenal for myself. I had a verruca, it disappeared. I had a corn on my finger, it disappeared. I was stressed when I flied, that helped me. One of the oils helped me with that. You got peace and calming, that's another oil that can help you to relax. And I found it to be absolutely phenomenal. But then when I got a couple of people to sign up, I would only get commission if I had a regular product delivered to my door. So if you buy say you've got enough oil for a month or 2 months or 3 months, but you don't want to keep stocking up with it, then what will happen is they'll keep taking money out of your bank account and keep sending you the product that you're not using to its fullest amount, so you end up wasting product, but they still get your money. So you've really got to think about getting into network marketing contracts. I don't agree with them. I now buy my oils independently on Amazon or somewhere like that. I'm not signed up to Young Living Oils network marketing policy because I signed up 4 new clients and wasn't getting any commission. So I just thought, what's the point of this? And their oils are mega, mega expensive. That's the other thing you'll find with network marketing companies. Their products are so expensive, and the reason why they're so expensive, in which for everyone in the tree of the network marketing, they all make a lot of money. Okay? And if you're the little person at the bottom of the pyramid, you don't make anything. Okay? But then you've got to remember that if you're trying to do marketing on your website, you're trying to do your blogs, you're trying to do networking, one-to-one around in networking events, and you're trying to look after your clients, getting into a network marketing company will take up a lot of your time. You've got to do the ringing, you've got to do the chatting, you've got to do the selling, you've got to do the brochuring, you've got to be doing all that. And these network marketing companies, sorry about coughing, do not give you that stuff for free. Now, with Young Living Oils, they used to give you the marketing bump for free, or some of it, which would be a little amount. But now you've got to pay for everything. So you've got to remember that your cost involved and whether your client is willing to pay more money for more stuff. Okay? I have found with clients with metabolic typing, which I use, because it helps heal the body, and I've used it on myself, I've used it on many clients, it always works, that when it comes to taking supplements, they don't want to take it, or the cost is too much for them. So I say, fine, that's up to you, just stick to the diet. The diet will help you to change, but it won't change what's in the gut. It may cause more problems. But in that position of using metabolic typing, there's no network marketing, there's no pyramid, there's none of that nonsense. So I still use that with my clients to this day, and I'm a metabolic typing advisor, advanced, and a functional diagnostic nutritionist with Reed Davis, and using that system to get the gut to heal, to get the client to lose more and more weight, works every time. So I hope you've enjoyed my 15-minute video on 10 tips for Chek practitioners in business to make really good business choices and not to get caught in something where it's going to cost you a load of money and it's hitting your top end, it's, affecting your cash flow. So now what you should do is make sure that your business, you need to pay for your website, you need to pay for your gym sessions, you need to pay for your education, and then you've got all your home bills that you need to think about. So you really need to think about how much you want to earn per hour in which to pay for all this. And you need to think about how many hours a week you want to work. So I hope you've enjoyed this video on why I believe in, these 10 top tips that I've just let you understand. I hope they help you, and I hope they help you grow your business and you don't make the same mistakes that I've made. We all make mistakes. If you don't make mistakes, you don't learn anything. So it is good to make your own mistakes as well. But I'm hoping that this video has helped to educate you and to understand the 10 top tips of having a successful Chek practitioner business. So I'm Scott Bryant, Master Chek Practitioner. If you want to work with me, I work out of Battersea and Marble Arch. If you've got lower back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, or you just want to lose weight, or you're a golfer and you want to hit the ball longer, lower your handicap, have more energy, and just have a better lifestyle, then I can help you with that. Thank you very much. I'm Scott Bryant of Active Bryant Systems. Get the body and fitness you want. I'm going on too much now. So please comment at the bottom. Please like. Please subscribe there on my logo. And I look forward to chatting to you again very, very soon. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.